get into the downloads. So I'm seeing 2 red cars. I'm still, okay, three red cars. There's a fire truck as well. Things are heating up, I guess. Literally, it's the summer, but I think maybe heating up in your connections. As far as maybe someone's realizing how bad they got it for you, or how good they got it for you, whatever that. Take it however you want to phrase it. Someone drives a Honda for sure, because there's 3 in a row. You may be taking notice of your beauty routine at this time, because I'm seeing a nail salon, I'm seeing a hair salon, I'm seeing like beauty services all around me. Someone could, like, when they're drinking I'm watching this person like try and drink out of, not watching, but they're like, I just can't help it because they're in front of me right now in their car, but they like, my drink's full, so I can't really reenact it, but it's like when someone is low on their drink and they're like that, like really obnoxious, trying to like soak up every last bit. Someone had a Starbucks drink with the whipped cream and they're like trying to get it out. So it's like someone's trying to suck the last bits out of you, I guess, or something about sucking on your bits. I don't know. These are the downloads. I'm not gonna gatekeep a download if it's here for somebody. But yeah, something about being hot. Okay, we have, oh, fire, look at this. You're so my type. That's what it says. You're so my type. Someone could change their appearance because maybe you don't want to be someone's type anymore, especially if they're sucking some life out of you, sucking the juices out of you. Oh my goodness, someone wants to, or someone wants it to stop. I'm hearing stay golden, pony boy. That movie could be significant, The Outsiders. You might find yourself in the same place and you didn't mean to. It could be literally that, but it could also be metaphorically, like you're repeating the same lessons over and over and you're like, why do I keep attracting the same person? It's you. It's your energy. It's, someone can benefit from looking at themselves in the mirror, like a mirror practice. Someone wants to ram you. I only say that because there's a car that drove road in front of me, and it's a Dodge Ram. The numbers 2 and 5 could be significant for you. And the color orange is significant as well. So what I get from Taco Bell is lately I've been liking getting the Crunchwrap Supreme. tried it maybe in the middle of last year. It was my first time trying it. Yeah, Taco Bell's been in my life for a long time. It's been a lot of people's lives as just a quick means to fill the craving of wanting tacos or burritos on the cheap. But I've tried the quesadilla, I've tried their crunchy tacos, their soft tacos, I've tried. I would just go for the crunchy tacos. I don't need much more than the crunchy tacos, but you can burn out from the same things. And so I let myself try something new. You could try something new, like a whole new place. You could also just try a new menu item at a place that you already like. So I discovered, to some degree, I like these crunch wraps. Oh, this hot sauce says taking requests. Ooh. Someone could have an OnlyFans. Someone could be into music and you're taking like song requests. Or you'll take requests from your person, like if they need anything, you're willing. Or someone's willing. Taking requests. Someone wants to be at your service. Whatever that means, I think that's going to be unique to the person. I believe someone wants to be at service, so maybe you want to be like a nail tech. You want to serve the beauty community or serve the military. Like someone serves. Maybe you're a waitress or waiter. These two press-ons fell off. I think there's a synchronicity there. I think some things are falling apart for the masculine. Some things, it doesn't matter how many times you glue it back together, what's broken is broken. I have this, I put it on my lap. I was gonna put it away and put it back on my lap. Someone could just be like forgetful or wishy-washy. Someone who's forgetful doesn't have the mental space. They haven't made room for growth or haven't gotten rid of things that they shouldn't carry with them anymore. So if someone can't remember your name, maybe they're not important, but also maybe you don't have room for them right now. Oh, this one, ooh, this one says marry me. Collective's getting married. When? Maybe we can get into it with a personal. Another red car. I'm hearing someone with a red car could have ruined something for you or spoiled something for you. It could be someone around them or them directly. This one says not sitting this one out. So maybe just on that ruining things for you. And that message. It's almost like they wouldn't miss a beat if you were like struggling with something. Someone has like, excuse me. Someone always has like front row seat when something's going wrong. But then when something's going well, where are they? Because giving they're not your friends then. Or something like that. Like they're not on your side if they're front row to some shit, but they're not front row to some awesome sauce when it comes to you. Just kind of take that and see where it's coming from and where it belongs. And it's like that energy don't belong with you. Send it back. I had napkins in my bag. That's why I have a white one and the Taco Bell ones. Someone in the collective could particularly care about being environmentally friendly as they can be in modern world. Bunnies and aliens, Martians, could be significant. Yellow. Yeah, that not sitting this one out message is kind of, or maybe you should stop sitting yourself out of scenarios or thinking no one wants to hear what you want to say or what you want to do, or that, you know, like, don't sit things out. Say things when you need to say them, do them when you need to do them. Yeah, that one's good. Download. V? Someone has a V. Maybe in their name or last name, middle name. Someone has a V, like literally you have a vagina, but that's like very generic. That's very general. And a lot of tarot readers and spiritualists are female because females are naturally intuitive. Someone could have, when they were driving, hit a curb, like curbed really bad, and then they were like, I hope nobody saw that. Drip, drip. Someone someone wants to make you wet, but that's okay. We're gonna move on from that a little bit. You are in somebody's fantasy. Somebody banks at Golden One Credit Union or a credit union, or needs to look into it. My drink. Oh, homegirl at the, oh my, I spilled sauce on it. Homegirl at Taco Bell dispensed my drink and then apparently thought it wasn't good enough because it was very diluted. Like it was watered down. I think because the formula was running out or whatever. I don't know. It was diluted. She dispensed it and it was really light. And she goes, I was going through the drive-thru. So she goes, I'm going to go and dispense it from the lobby. So it'll be better. It'll be better. So there's sauce on my drink, I realized, because I made a mess. Okay, so someone made a mess of things because perhaps someone didn't feel good enough. Because I don't know why I started that phrase with she didn't think this drink was good enough, because like the drink don't have to feel that way. And neither do you. But if you feel that way, you've got to work on it before trying to show up in a relationship with anybody. Did I eat all my... Oh, nope. Here's another one that says, you're so my type. Oh, back to some other part of the reading. Someone wants to change the way they look. Or upgrade the way they look. I'm hearing, how do you do that? How do you do what? Upgrade your looks or open the packet with your mouth? Just kidding. I don't know. Someone was thinking that. Or like the way I was just like doing that with the sauce. Maybe someone's like, they can't handle the heat. So this meal doesn't come with an extra taco, but I order one because I deserve it. If you thoroughly enjoy your food, you won't eat so much or so little of it. It comes naturally when you have fuller satisfaction with yourself and your surroundings, whether it's a person, place, object. If you're satisfied with yourself, you'll be pretty satisfied with your surroundings. And vice versa. if you're satisfied with your surroundings, you can get closer to satisfaction with self. Gratitude attitude, maybe. Someone feels like shit after they eat food because of this missing placement of gratitude attitude. And then specifically for meat lovers too, like people who are carnivores, it's like the pain. If you feel like shit and it's after you eat meat, you could be feeling the pain from the animal that was killed for you to eat. If you treat yourself like shit, it's like the animal's life was sacrificed for shit, you know? But if you treat yourself well, then the animal was sacrificed for wellness. I think sometimes, the energy misses people because it was transmuted before the food got to you. Whoever prepared the food knows about energy and thanks the animal for being a sacrifice or being of service as food. That thankfulness is acknowledgement of, I acknowledge that this energy exists. I appreciate it. So and so and so and so. That's why religious systems pass down prayer and other forms of moral coding. But if you don't believe in the religious structure, then what you're missing is that you need to enjoy your food. You need to be thankful for the food that is presented to you, even if it was alive before or not. Because even plant matter, we have to thank Mother Earth for providing for us. Someone drives a Kia and a Subaru. I said Kia, but they could also drive a Nissan as well. I'm hearing there's a time and place for things. And you'll wonder why you're holding on to something. It's because there's a time and place that's about to present itself to you for something. Let me get some cards out. That was quite some downloads there. Ooh, someone's car could have trouble turning over. Ooh. Could be a battery problem, but could be something else too. Someone needs to get that checked out, not just let things burn out. Okay, for the highest good of the collective, no demons for the collective should come through this tool to read for the collective. What is the collective need right now before I end my lunch reading? What's the collective need right now in regards to this lunch reading? What's the collective need to hear in this reading for the highest good of all? When it comes to the situation. I'm hearing this reading is about love. Okay. Just like I say that, I got the cards out. We have Six of Pentacles. We have Knight of Swords. Back of the deck is Seven of Swords reverse. Someone's masking equal give and take. Someone's hiding behind the way they give. Someone can give in a toxic way too. Just like you can receive in a toxic way, you could give in a toxic way. Someone's like giving and expecting something in return. That's not the natural spirit of giving, so there's an ulterior motive is what I'm hearing. And I think that's a blockage for the real twin flames or the real soulmate connection. Like someone's in something fake and they're yet to see that it's fake. Okay, give me a few more cards, Spirit. Okay, we have Four of Wands. Back of the deck, Six of Swords reverse. Someone wants to be successful here, but I think they know where the betrayal is. They just have to navigate the fuck away. Someone's like deciphering the map or something like that. That Six of Swords is giving, they want safety, but it's not safe. Okay. Page of Cups. Four of Swords. The Four of Swords was back of the deck. So there's someone who's fishy, and that could be revealed through meditation. That's what I got from the Page of Cups and the Four of Swords. Like someone who's shady or like up to no good. You may be able to get clarity in a meditation. I can help you through chakra sessions. You know, opening your chakras and putting you in a place of being able to receive your clarity. Because some meditations, your ego can still get in the way, and it's giving, if you don't want your ego in your meditation, I could help you with that. My sessions are $66 unless you set yourself up on a consistent maintenance plan. Then my sessions are 50% off. All you need to do is schedule via DMs and deposit $11. We have Strength reverse and the Chariot. Someone's not going to want to move forward until they're confident with themselves and confident with the situation that they're in, that it is safe to bring someone new around. I think there were a lot of new connections that were sabotaged by maybe a friend group, or like I said earlier, like that person who has a red car, or other synchronicities. If because again, I can't be too specific. Otherwise, it becomes personal, either for me or for you, and it's like, so someone's been repeating stuff and they're like, why is this repeating? It could be someone just viciously attacking every new thing you do. Oh my goodness, we have 8 of Pentacles reverse on the floor. So it's giving every time you work on something, someone knocks it. Yeah, someone, every time you have something good, someone knocks it and you're walking away from it. You realize maybe there isn't family here and it's somewhere else. Or there isn't truly community here and it's somewhere else. It's giving more of that, whatchamacall. Doesn't matter how many times you glue something back together, it's still broken. The Tower card. That energy really does put you in a tower moment. You can't keep building on something that's been glued back together. Like, you need a whole new foundation. And then, oh my goodness. We have that 8 of Pentacles again. It's reversed, and we have a 5 of Cups reversed. Recently someone's work on themselves. Like, someone's committed to you is what I'm getting with this Hierophant card. Someone's committed to you, but they're doing things behind the scenes that you're not seeing. So you think that they're doing nothing, or you think that this relationship's nothing, but they are committed to you. And with these, it's giving that they were literally grieving a marriage or something that fell apart. You know, they need time for that, and their grief work is not your work, right? So they didn't bring it around you, and so I don't know, someone admitted feelings and then they disappeared. And it's like, yeah, some things that are not someone's problem, like it's giving, some things don't have to be as messy if you just cleaned up your mess before you got into another mess or another situation. 3 of Wands. Yeah, someone's like navigating this and just waiting for the right time on things. Someone's trusting the spirituality part of it, which is probably something someone's never done before. They're learning how to trust themselves, which then shows them trust with someone else, like genuine trust with someone else, because I think someone just gave away their trust to the wrong people and was betrayed openly and also behind closed doors. And it's like you're figuring out how to trust again. So trusting in spirit's helping you trust in yourself, which trusting in yourself is helping you see whether or not you should extend your trust to others. It's getting hot. I'm really getting like whoever this person is, they're not going to mind when you sweat. Like, they're grown up enough to know that some shit's just natural. I don't know, like someone is grown up enough to accept the worst and the best, and not just the best. And I think someone's karma was, oh, Page of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, someone's karma is they're getting treated the way that they treated others. Or some sort of sickness that can't be cured because you can't change what you did to somebody, because you already did it. Someone's in heavy regret because of what they did, and they're either afraid of their karma or waiting for their karma to come so they can get out of the way, or alleviate symptoms of, like, ascension vibes is giving like you learned something and now you have to get rid of the part of you that didn't know what to do, which is like if you're trying to be a husband now or a wifey now and totally monogamous, but you were a player before, you're gonna have to be fucking played when you're, and it's like you can't go back to old ways, because going back to old ways continues the karma. It's like, once you decide on something, fucking stick with it. Don't go wishy-washy. Yeah, because something can fall in your lap like anytime. Like, once your karma's over, something big, like, you know, that reward for like living through. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, someone wants a Queen of Pentacles. They want a fresh start, but someone was a fool for you, I guess. Where they have to, like, I don't know, like, there's like a new beginnings energy, but then like someone fucked up the new beginning, so that you want another new beginning. It's like, it don't just happen like that. You work with what you got, you work with what you did. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands reverse. My nose got itchy. Wonder what that's about. It's giving, someone wants to reveal some very sexual, desirable energy. Like, someone wants to lock you in, but like cuff you, like in like a romantic way. Like, someone wants to literally be in a romantic relationship with you, but in the other realm of things, I think excuse me, the karmic, the fake person or fake people, it could be a whole group of people. I'm hearing jail time. Or shit's gonna get pulled from under them. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reverse and the World reverse. And this is how someone treated somebody. What goes around comes around. The Magician. The Magician, Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. Queen of Wands wanted to show itself with the Five of Wands. It's like somebody was creating this. Someone was creating this thing where they were making everyone against each other, and that they were the one on everybody's side or something like that. Like, it literally sounds like church bells. Someone's getting married. Page of Pentacles. Someone's been contemplating a long time about this offer and about whether or not to give it to you, or whether or not to, like, if they, like, yeah, like, that the situation is not strong enough for them to reveal this. King of Pentacles. Okay, thanks, King of Pentacles, for showing yourself. I know you want to be with the Queen. There's a divine counterpart here for sure, but it's like there's blockages that still need to be removed, and that takes time. So they're not going to move forward till that shit's cleared out. Someone's like, this is not her problem or his problem, so they're literally not going to make it your problem. But then I'm hearing then you had a problem with them not making things their problem because they just want to be there for you. Oh, that one jumped. I can't get it. Someone wants to get it, but they can't, I guess. When it comes to sexual energy with somebody, I think it's like because they need to do some work to deserve it. This card keeps getting away from me. Nine of Swords. I think someone's like overlooking a lesson here, and they're like, I don't know, someone's deflecting. They're like, I'm adjusting my chair so I can get this card easier. So it's like, I'm not crying, you're crying. It's like, what's wrong with crying? Nothing's wrong with crying. Something's wrong with you if you don't cry. There's like deep suppression somewhere in there. This card, what card was it even? It's giving me such a hard time. It's the Knight of Swords. Someone's overprotective of their ego. Because their ego's been doing bad things, maybe. They don't want you to know. So they gaslight you or deflect or something. All the confirmations. Do you hear all those honks? Okay, this seat's all the way. Like, really? Is this card really gonna give me this much of a hard time? That's the energy this fake person is. Literally, maybe you can't even grasp, like, they're not even grasping the message or something. That, like, what's done is done. It doesn't matter what they say, do towards you or towards anybody. Like, what's done is done. This card is, like, literally... Okay, here we go. Knight of Swords. Like I told you. Oh my goodness. I'm so frazzled from that. That was way harder than it needed to be. If you don't let go of things when you need to, that's how it is. Oh, someone needs to get rid of things that were in that time of your life when you were with your ex. Doesn't matter if it's a coffee machine and your ex used the coffee machine once. That shit, just because your ex touched it, if your ex is trash, that coffee machine's trash. But I know that it's not that easy for everyone to just, like, if you have a baby mama or baby dad, you can't just throw your baby mama or baby dad in the trash, because it's like, your baby's gonna be like, where are they? And then blame you for some reason. Because kids, they misplace things all the time. Literally, they misplace their toys, but they also misplace their energy and judgment because they're not supposed to process adult things. But, you know, growing up fast happens, and that's not a bad thing. You know, things happen the way they do for a reason. The moon, the wheel of fortune reversed. That card's really giving, like, someone's going to have things revealed to them. This is almost giving, like, how do you know? Like, someone's put off balance by how someone knows things. And maybe that presses, it makes them gaslight more or something like that. Like, someone's hiding. But it's like, if they're hiding, then they don't want to be seen. So then it's like, if you're, quote, seeing this person, maybe you shouldn't be seeing them. Because that's the energy that they're appearing in. And, I mean, like, I wanted to say nothing personal, but honestly, it kind of is personal. This Knight of Pentacles, the knights keep coming up. Someone wants to be like a knight in shining armor, or like protect you from things. So much they'd probably even protect you from themselves. Okay, like they literally never want to hurt you. Knight of Pentacles, like literally they never want to hurt you. So if they have to protect you from even themselves, that's where this distance may be coming from. I'm seeing 2 red cars again. There's 4 in this lot. There's 2 over there and 2 just past me. Juice. We're talking about sucking juices. I don't know, friends. There's some fantasies going on here. Let's see. Okay. I'm hearing I need to get the collective excited because the dark side is not very fun to read. So let's get a little bit of energy to get them excited. Excited. We have 5 of Swords reverse. Someone wants you to put your guard down. Okay, that's okay, but let it happen naturally. Don't just put your guard down because someone asked you to. Like, literally feel out if you feel safe. Like, you know, be vulnerable. And then if you feel like you're being attacked, never be vulnerable with them again. Be vulnerable, and if they make you feel safe or do what you wanted, like, yeah. Like, okay. I had someone I was dating. And one of their friends, very obviously, they even admitted to my face, yeah, they love bombed you, yeah, they attacked you. Literally, they threw food at my prosthetic legs from across the room. Like, I had personally made it some type of deal that, like, yo, you are all new friends. I'm not very comfortable with showing what I look like without my prosthetic legs, you know, like, I was like, it's just an uncomfortable feeling, but I can sit through the discomfort if I can tell that they're safe. And so, like, I kind of had a conversation openly amongst the group that I'm a little bit sensitive to it. And so then, okay, I got more comfortable because I spoke about my discomforts. And then I was able to take off my prosthetics and I put them over to the side under the table. And I was just like hanging out on the bed where we were, and very randomly, drunkenly, but that's no excuse, homegirl decides to grab mini corn dogs and throw them at me. And I took it as throwing them at me because she threw them at my prosthetic legs. Though I wasn't attached to my prosthetic legs at the time, there's still an extension of me, and I fucking shut down. And it was a missed opportunity for that person to defend me and protect me. Like, he cared more about his friend's opinions than a divine offer from his person. And I'm like, you're trying to pursue me, but at this point it feels like you are also involved in them conspiring against me. So therefore, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm not going to deal with this friend group or you, since you're going to choose the friend group. Someone who, it's like, yeah, friends are important, but your person's more important than your friends. But then your person is not as important as your friends if your person doesn't treat you as well as your friends. It's like, go with how you're treated. And I think I treated this person better than any of his friends ever did, and yet he prioritized them over me. And I'm like, fuck that. But then there's another thing about priorities for the collective. Like, don't choose your coworkers over like real friends, Because your coworkers are just, they don't want to be lonely after work. Like, it's just giving, like, misery loves company. So don't let that happen. Don't let people drag you into their misery because they want company, and literally any company. There's a difference between someone choosing you as a companion and just choosing you because you're convenient. Someone needed that, I think. Someone needs to go or wants to go to Disneyland. Ten of Swords. I wanted to get you guys excited, but I really think that the focus is on getting the shit out of the way. We have Ten of Swords, and we have Empress, and all this. I think someone was I don't know, someone seems like they're well off, but it's an illusion, and someone fell for the illusion. Someone seemed like they're goal oriented and can get things done, and this, but it's like maybe they're just manipulative, and the things that they've gotten was because someone else helped them. Like, someone's magic is so powerful, it extends to those who aren't as magical. Someone's siphoning energy here. Like a copycat. So someone's seeing like okay, some spiritualists are like this. They'll see other people channeling, getting legitimate downloads, and then they'll just say the same thing but a little bit differently, and it's like, you're still helping the world, but if it's not your calling, it's not your calling, and it's gonna get shut down one day, especially if your heart's not in it for the right reasons. So if someone's like interested in you for your status, then they kind of fake their status or build their status just to seem like an equal match with someone when they're not an equal match. It's like, it's giving narcissist, but it's also giving just an imposter. Like someone who just follows trends. And right now in the spiritual community, it's hard because people are still finding themselves, and tarot is a great way to start finding yourself. But if it's not your calling, it's not your calling. See, once you figure out something's not your calling, you need to stop. Once you figure out something's not for you, you need to stop. You can't, someone's delaying an inevitable here. Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles reverse. Someone, well, I really wanted the collective to get, okay, the collective, King of Wands. I think someone's, okay, the reason why I can't read about someone, like about getting the collective excited, is because that's not where this person's mind is at. Like, I think their mind has been there too often, like too much. Like, they're like, I think with the wrong head. Like, they're thinking with their dick head right now. And it's giving, like, they're trying to stop. because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing all these like very sexual energies, and it's like your person's trying not to, but then they realize how irresistible you are and how attracted and like they have the freaking hots for you. And it's like almost like the more they try not to, the worse it gets. And it's becoming more and more confirmation that you're it for them and no one else, because they've never been where it's irresistible for them. Like, I think they've wanted people, they've desired people, they've wanted people, they've even quote unquote needed people for things, very ego and very like, but it's like this one is felt on a soul level, and that's where they can't help it or do anything about it, even if they tried. Like, it's like whoa, friends, what kind of energy is that? That's like, no matter what they do, no matter what they say, there's two parts of it here. The fake person has done so much damage, it doesn't matter what they say or do, it's not gonna happen again, or it's just not gonna happen, period. But then in the other realm of things, it doesn't matter what you do or say, this person's going to be attracted to you, period, because they've tested trying to not want you. They tested trying to not need you. And it's like that irresistible energy it's giving the one. It's giving, yeah, definitely someone's getting married once they get through this realization. Testing all the, can I live without this person? Can't I live without this person? And I think they're trying those tests and things with everyone that they've ever had, like a fling with. They're like, okay, how far does this desire go? How far does this energy for this person go? And it's like, maybe for the first time ever, they really saw what the one feels like, but then they overlooked it because they didn't. If it's your first time falling in love or finding the one, you're not going to recognize it. But then, like, and that's where someone is like, dang, how did that miss me? And it's like, maybe it's your energy hasn't been totally purified of the trauma or the hurt or the pain. The song Circle of Life could be significant for you. And that song Get Ready by The Temptations. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Something about a love that's true, so get ready. I don't fully know how the lyrics go, but we have the Empress now reverse. I think this person's worried that the Empress is going to go after someone who's not worthy. They're like, I gotta get my shit together. I gotta get my shit together fast. Divine timing. I know everyone's tired of hearing that, but it's the best timing. Justice. Justice is being served up in this being. Especially for a family dynamic that needs to happen. I'm hearing someone's baby is long overdue, and I'm not saying like your pregnancy is overdue or whatever. I mean, you could be, but I'm saying like someone wanted to have a kid already, and it's giving like there's a spirit baby that wants to be here already, but there are delays, and it's from that fake person. or multiple fake people. And then it could also be delays with self of like, I don't want to learn this right now. I don't have space for this right now. I can't address this right now. It's like, well, if not now, then when? Like, if you don't rest or heal on your own time, then Spirit's going to choose the time. And when Spirit says now, it's going to be now. And you're like, oh shit, I wasn't ready. It's like, well, you were never going to be ready. So it's just like, yeah, someone's like, don't let Spirit have to intervene here. Please do the work. Then things won't have to feel so like, I want to start over, I want to start over, I have to start over, I have to start over. It's like you won't always be escaping anymore if you just address things. Knight of Cups reverse. Hearing meditation could be very important or powerful for somebody. And sweating in general. Sweating is toxic release. So if you feel like you've been in a toxic situation, you might literally had to punch it out, but like literally a punching bag, not like somebody out. Self-defense classes could be helpful, like martial arts or something. Also, just to increase your protection if you are worried about, like, in vulnerability cases, there is emotional vulnerability and like being physically vulnerable. Like, don't just know how much you have and work on knowing how to protect your vulnerability, because like you should have vulnerability, but you should know where it belongs. You can be vulnerable when you're safe at home, but if your home's not safe, then you're going to take your vulnerability elsewhere, and hopefully it's not somewhere where it's like misplaced, right? Because you don't want to just be like a female in the middle of the night in a bar setting with no weapons and no means to get home. Like, you don't want to be like stranded. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, someone needs to really see their protection and their vulnerability and balance it, because overprotection is a thing, being overly vulnerable is a thing, oversharing is a thing, being too happy is a thing, being too sad is a thing, being too much of anything is a thing. Someone's reassessing what it means to have a rich life, because I think someone thinks rich life just means you have money, and it's like, no, having a rich life means you are feeling enriched, or you feel like you have the riches because you get what you want, I guess. And like, getting what you want doesn't have to cost $1 million. Getting what you want could be on a budget, and you could still live a very happy and rich life. It's like someone's really questioning themselves, I think. Death card and the Star reverse. I think because there was a rare energy that was presented, and it's like, oh, there are people that exist that are like this. So now someone's questioning themselves and what they picked before. They might have accidentally manifested an angel, or manifested like the girl or boy of their dreams, and then they were like, dang, I was thinking with my dick head and not my like actual head. Because if I was thinking straight, then maybe I'd have them right now. 9 of Pentacles reverse. Oh my goodness. You're free to pick whatever you want, but it's giving with the 4 reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles to not take advantage of a fresh beginning, especially like someone who's not hurt you yet. Don't hurt someone who hasn't hurt you. Like, someone new, it's new. They should have a clean slate. You don't apply old energy onto a new person. But I get if it's a struggle, you could be transparent that it's a struggle, that you're not trying to make it out to be like it's them, but it feels like it's them because that's where you've been before. So then it gives them the chance to show you whether or not they're like that or not. The Empress reverse. Like, I specifically openly expressed, like, the example earlier today where I'm like, okay, friend groups, like, I literally divide friend groups because I see things in people that they're not willing to see, or they hadn't seen it before. So it's like, literally, I can see the light in the dark, like it's day and night in people. Some people can't energy read that well, or they've always trusted that person, didn't question their light and darks. It's like, for a new person, it's not going to be just, you have to accept this. Especially if the first thing your friends showed your new person was shitty energy. You're like, it's like someone, like, it's like someone's triggered by the betrayal that maybe has always been in your life, but for them it's new, or for them they're already enlightened, so they don't want to like fall back in it. And like, that's exactly it. I'm like, I've been through this before with my friend group, and you're still fucking in this. I'm not gonna just deal with it. Because I already did it in my personal life. I'm not going to do the work again because you haven't done the work. Like, someone's getting clearer on things like that. The Star Reverse. Yeah, it's definitely... The Star Reverse and Ten of Cups. There's definitely, like, a rare energy that came into the connection. And maybe it was you, maybe it was the other person. But it's giving really revealing. It's giving, like... I'm hearing like Neverland, second star to the right, and straight onto morning, or like someone being like a North Star, or like just a shining star, no matter who you are. Someone's surrendering. Surrendering. They're like, all right, I know I was this type of way. I'll take all the backstabbings because I did some backstabbing. I'll take all the players and cheaters because I was such a player and cheater. It's like, I'll take all the lies because I was a liar. And then it becomes, I'm an honest person. When is the lying gonna stop? Then it's like, oh, then you start attracting, the longer you hold the person you want to be and let go of the person you were, the more you're going to attract what you deserve because of who you are now. It's like, you just have to hold who you are now, even though old energy is coming up. Clearing old energy is not just within you. It's also like, I used to choose this friend. Should I still choose this friend? I used to choose to argue. Should I still argue? I used to choose to abandon things. Should I still abandon things? I used to still, like, just, someone is reassessing. 3 of Pentacles reverse. 3 Wands, 3-3. Redirection. Someone's finding a safe space for their redirection. Someone doesn't feel like they have as much options as they do. Someone needs to zoom out. Your ego's very limiting. Someone's been living in the Matrix for too long. 5 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles reverse. So it could be buying you flowers, or that song, I can buy myself flowers. Talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand. I can King was seducing. It's like whatever you're asking someone else to do, you could do it for yourself, and you'll likely find someone who already likes what you like to do, or already likes to do what you're asking. Like, shit doesn't have to be that hard. Like, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Like, someone's already ready for you, but you're focusing on someone who's not ready for you, which is really, that's hard. I get it, because I've done that. But lesson learned. Okay, Empress. Someone doesn't want the Empress to move on, but it's giving the Empress deserves to move on. The Empress deserves to move on, because I think it's like been there, done that, sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's giving Empress is looking for her Emperor, and maybe looking in all the wrong places or something. I don't know. But the Empress is not supposed to be doing so much work. I think the Empress has done enough work, and I think it's giving I don't chase, I attract. So the Empress is just trying to attract her Emperor in, and the Emperor has work to do. Okay, Emperor has work to do. Yeah, releasing devil energy. It's literally their choice, because of how irresistible the Empress is to the Emperor. Cannot be separated for long. And if they are, it's like excruciating. It's like, hurry up. Someone's like, hurry up. The Chariot's like, for me, feels like quick movement. Where it's like quick movements, it's like when something's as clear as black and white, but in your Emperor's scenario, it's not as clear as black and white. Someone's going back through the blurred lines. Someone's going back through the betrayals. Someone's doing a lot right now. Lovers. Okay, that's the reading, friends. I'm gonna take off now. Yeah, I'm gonna take off now, so bye.